Hello, hello, good afternoon, or it could be morning, depending when you're watching this. But this is a recorded video from Nemi's Crafty Cafe. Hello, I am Nemi Batstone, and I am coming to you recorded from Cooks Creek, Manitoba, 20 minutes northeast of Winnipeg. And I wanted to share with you a Latte Love series, which I completely love. Um, Once a month, I do a card club. And I've decided to transition that into a craft along that can be shared here live with you on YouTube once a month. And for over the next few days, I'm going to be out of town. And so I thought I would share with you one card design that per day so that you get an idea of what to expect in my craft along each month. But before I begin, too, I just want to remind you that we are on the tail end. So if you would like to receive $113 of extra free product of all of our in colors, then you can by purchasing our starter kit. You pay $135 Canadian plus GST, no PST, no shipping, and you get to be part of the Prairie Grass Dampers team, which means you get to gather with us once a month. And it doesn't matter where you live, as long as you live in Canada. We gather virtually, we also gather in person. um, I offer prize draws. You also get to participate in a larger group, which is with my upline, and then you go even bigger and get inspired globally by so many other designers and demonstrators. So I'm looking for more people to join my community because nobody likes to craft alone, especially me. So if you are interested, please consider the starter kit or give me a ding via email or text or whichever or comment here and I'll get to you. Okay, so what's included? So included is a tutorial. So you get a tutorial like this that gives you what's featured inside along with all the supplies needed. And oh, this is not in order. So this is page 6. So this one actually has a bonus prize, which is a bonus holder, which is a card holder. So I'm hoping I can get to that one as well. And there we go. Now we're in order. So it also includes all the measurements and directions that is required to create each project. So we're going to create the first one. And like I said, each one features a bundle. So this one per month. So this one is a Latte Love. You can see mine's well loved because none of it sticks to it. And I have yet to transfer this to a magnetic sheet. But the Latte Love is available as a bundle for $64.75. So you can still get it. With us, it was in the last catalog, I believe, and then now it's online. So don't forget to order it. And then if you order it as well, which is like a $65, 64.75, um, then I can also even send you a kit of this. I still have 2 or 3 kits left. So if you do place an order between now and May 31st, and you have the Latte Love in your set, then I will send you a kit of all the cards we make in the series. I apologize. I needed to clear my throat there. Okay, let's do card number 1. I'm just going to move this out of the way real quickly because we're still going to need this. So card number 1 in the tutorial is this card here. And I'm just going to pull up my instructions because I made this like over a month ago. And so I don't remember how it assembles anymore. So, and we also need a card base. And I don't believe, I thought I had one sitting here. And it looks like, oh, there it is. See, I knew I had one. Okay, so we're going to use a Petfold card base. And, oh my, I'm missing a couple pieces. So we need Calypso Coral. So I'm just going to cut that down because this one, for some reason, I'm missing it in this. Oh, I cut that wrong, but that's okay. We're all good. So I'm just cutting a piece of that. And then we also need a piece that goes right on top. And then we also need a piece of pecan pie, which I thought I had sitting here. So I guess I wasn't as prepared as I thought I was. But for this first card, I will learn better in the next round. So just let me grab a piece of that. Not it. Um, oh my, so unorganized. Okay, here we go. Nope, that's copper clay. Just trying to find a piece of pecan pie, which I cannot seem to find, and I am missing in my stash. Sorry about that. I should be better organized, and for some reason I am not. And that is because I thought I was. Okay, nope, that one's copper clay. How do I not have a piece of pecan pie? Well, I guess I'm short stock on pecan pie, and we'll have to order more. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now we are fixed. And at the wrong measurements, of course. So let's adjust this. And then I should have all my pieces because the rest of them are inside that card. Okay, so there are my two layers. And then I should have, yep. So inside your kit, you will have all the right pieces, just so you know. And we won't forget. So now there's going to be a little baggie in there that has all these in there. So I think we lost our two little teacups while I was transferring. Oh, there they go. They fell on the floor as I was carrying it in here. And you'll have like these two little itty bitty early espressos that are inside there as well. So you'll have to be careful when you open that baggie. So when you open up the little baggie with all these itty bitty bits and pieces, it'd probably be ideal to put them in a little cup or into a tray. So then that way you don't lose them all and they don't get lost um, in there. So it doesn't matter though, like if you already have that set and you find that you lost a piece or two, that's okay. Just cut another piece because these are really small. So these are like supposed to be the little coffees inside there, and the die is like super duper tiny. It's right there. Then you get the beans as well. So those are pretty small, I tell you. So yeah. So I'm just gonna move you just a tad. Okay, so let's get this card assembled. But before we do that, we want to get some of the stamping done. So we're going to need the hello there. Let's catch up. So now what did I do with my stamp set? Oh, right here. Oh my. Okay, this is why the hello there. And then we're also going to need the stain. So there's kind of like a coffee stain kind of look in there, which I really like. And I thought that that was pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to grab our blocks. And I'm just going to use the skinny one for hello there. And then I'm going to use, I could have used a smaller one for that one. And then I'm going to grab a piece of scrap paper and my piercing mat. So that way I don't get it all over my table here. And it is a polymer stamp set, so you do want something, you do want a piercing mat underneath there to make sure you can stamp properly. My desk is not even, so that's important to make sure. And then we're going to grab the pecan pie ink. So that's this right here. And then we're going to stamp a bunch of circles without re-inking. So we're going to use two generations of circles. So we're just going to put one there, and then I rotated it, put another one there. I'm going to rotate it again, maybe stamp one right about there and half off the page or something. And all we're doing is working our way up. Like so, now you can do that however you like. You don't have to follow me. Just whatever works for you. And I'm just gonna clean that off because I don't remember if I need it right away from the next card or not. And then we're going to take some early espresso, and then we're going to um, stamp the sentiment with that. And we're just going to stamp that right at the top. So I'm just going to go like this. Do, 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 do. Early espresso. And try not to get my head in the way. And we're just going to write the words right up there, somewhat up there. It says, hello there, let's catch up. Ooh, time to re-ink my early espresso. And now that just gets attached to our base. So I'll move that out of the way. I know we use hello there quite often, so we're gonna clean that up. The one that I really like in this one is the thanks, is the thank you in this stamp set. It says thanks so much, but I feel like it should have said thanks a latte or something. So I like the hello there because it's nice and big. And then I like this one too that says this one's on me. So it's great because you're catching up. And I've sent this up many times to a few friends I haven't seen in a while. And then we met up for a coffee. There's a new coffee shop in Oak Bank and it's called Lift. And it's super bright in there. And they got some nice tables and they got a couch area. So it's super cool. And they even have like a little stage. So I think they're going to plan on doing some music. I would love to do a cards and coffee night there or something. But looks like tons of fun. So if you're in the area, that's definitely a place you want to check out. Okay, so now we're going to create our coffee cups. So our little two coffee cups are here. So what's really cool is this comes with two dies and right here, and there's two coffee cups in there. Mine's a messy right there, and they're opposite each other. So that's super great because you don't have to flip it or anything. All you have to do is just add that in there. Die cut two at a time, which is fantastic. I love it when they give us multiple dies. There's a new dice, new bundle that just came out called, and it's called, what is it? Oh, I forget what. Attention shoppers. That's what it is. I so was not gonna get it. I was like, that was kind of. But then I did Rhonda Wade's creative convention, and I was like, this is so much fun. But then, you know what really sucks about it is there's only one wine die. I was like, oh man. But the nice thing is you can fussy cut them. You can just fussy cut every single one of them except for the shopping cart. So I strongly recommend you considering picking that one up because it's super cute and who doesn't love wine? So I ended up die cutting a bunch of wine bottles to make my cards. And we will be doing that in my weekly free classes. So you definitely want to pop on in and check that out. Okay, so now we have our two coffee mugs, and now all we need are some dimensionals. Let's see what I got here. Oh, time to get more. Okay, so I'm just going to trim these because no wasties. We don't like to waste. And then I'm going to flip these. And what's really cool too, by the way, is there's a little slot in there, little slit for each one, and you can just stack your coffees or you can stick the spoon. There's a spoon in there as well. So you can add the spoon in there, which is pretty cool. And then we're just going to add these to the front. And then we're going to add this down into our card as well. So you could build this any way you want. I think I told you to layer upon layer upon layer, which is probably easier. So, because there's lots of layers on this card, but fun layers. And you could either use dimensionals or just glue it on directly. Really, it's up to you. Okay, so that's all the stamping we need to do for this, unless you want to stamp the inside. So I will leave that up to you to take care of that. Some people don't like to stamp the inside because they like to write stories to everybody. Some have bigger font or handwriting. Others like to decorate the inside of theirs, which is pretty cool as well. So really, to each his own. Okay, oops. So there is one. Now this here goes here. So I always like to just put that on because So just note, sometimes in your kit, I tend to give you a little bit of a longer piece just because I don't trust my cutting. So in that case, I always like to put my stripes on first just to make sure, and then I can trim it. Because if I layer this on there and then I can't trim it after. Okay, so I'm just going to stick that there at about a third of the way down. And then now this goes right on top, so no trimming required. And we're just going to center that again as well, like so, and put that there in the middle. And there we go. Now we also have one more piece. Where did I put it? Oh, right there. And this piece is the designer series paper, which will also come in your kit. Now you can either when for card club you get 6 by 6 pieces of all of the actual designer series pack, so you would have to trim this down yourself. But I also have kit packs, and those kit packs you don't have to trim because I did all your trimming for you, and I even did all your die cutting. You know how much work that is for the teacups or the coffee cups I should say. So anyway, I was like, what was I? There's one card, you guys, that you are going to love, I hope. And but it was a lot of work to cut all those teacups, but so worth it because the card was so pretty after. Okay, so I always like to make sure I have one in the middle. This one's a little too big, like so. Now, if you're going to mail this card, this might be too thick, at which point you may want to just put one set of dimensionals, maybe just your coffee cups. And but if you're hand delivering, then layer up and put some dimensionals wherever you like on there. Okay, so we're done with that. And now all we need are our, now these are on low inventory, of course, is our swirl dots. And we're just going to add that in there for a little bit more bling. So pick these up as soon as you can because they are on low stock. So we're just going to pick this up here. I think in the kit I included, yeah, I did include some of these so you don't have to worry. But if you don't have the kit and you like these designs, then you definitely want to pick some of these cute dimension or these cute embellishments before they run out. And voila, there you have it. We have card number one done of our club. So I hope you like that, and I hope you consider crafting along with me in June. And yeah, we will be creating 3 to 4 projects. Thank you for watching, and I hope you get some crafting done. Have a great day, and happy stamping.